everybody.
Hi everybody. Welcome to episode 2 of Baking with Babies. So this afternoon we are going to be making matrimonial bars. Don't worry, you don't have to be getting married or know anybody getting married to make them. They're quite easy and they're also a nice kind of, I guess, heartier kind of biscuit because it has oats in them. So we have oats and flour, brown sugar, butter, salt, and jam. You can use whatever jam you'd like to. We're using raspberry jam today because it has a little bit of that tart punch to it. But you can use whatever jam you have in your house, which is another thing. And whoop, where you have to count. Hang on, we have to measure. But it's a nice recipe because you often tend to have these things in your house. So we figured we'd start with that as one of the recipes today. So whose recipe is this? Tell everybody. Whose recipe?
Abby.
Say Grandma.
Papa.
Papa and
Yeah.
Grandma. Yeah, it's their recipe, so we're sharing it with everybody today from our recipe book, our family recipe book down here. And we haven't made this in a while, so we're following along from the book itself as well. So we're going to start off. You're going to mix all of your ingredients except the jam into the bowl together. So we're going to measure out a cup and a quarter cup of flour. Okay. Oh, are you mixing? Good job, dude. And then we're going to get the oats. We're going to get a cup and a half of oats. What are these, dude? Oats. Can you help me pour it in? Very good. Nice. And we need one more half cup. Pour it in. Nice job. Can you mix that up for me? We just need a half teaspoon of salt. I'm just going to kind of measure it roughly in my hand. So about that, or use actual teaspoons as well. So about a half teaspoon of salt. Whoop. I'm going to mix that all up. And then a cup of brown sugar. You can use light brown or dark brown sugar because of what's going on right now. They only had light brown sugar, so that's what we're using today in the shops. We get that things aren't quite as readily available at the moment as they often are, so it doesn't matter which one. Okay, so you need a cup of brown sugar. Are you still mixing? We don't need any more oats. We're good with the oats. They still look good?
And we need it baked.
We have to wait till it's baked. Kind of like the shortbread. This is another one because it doesn't have any eggs in it, so if there are taste testers, it's not to worry. All right, put in the brown sugar in. Let's mix it up. Nice job, bud. So you mix all of those together. And then we're going to put the butter in. So you have 3/4 of a cup of butter. I usually like to soften it because it makes mixing it in a bit easier. So we've already softened that. You can use a spatula, you can use a wooden spoon, kind of scoop it in. Oh, nice. We're going to put it in the bowl, dude. And you want to mix it all together until it gets to kind of a crumbly consistency. So I often start off with a spoon. Thank you. Good job, buddy. I often start off with a wooden spoon and then just wind up using your hands, which is also another kind of fun part of this recipe. We're going to mix with our hands. Do you want to keep using the spoon? Mom will mix with her hands. So you're going to keep going and mix and mix and mix. Gentle, gentle. Mix and mix and mix until it gets to a crumbly consistency. So if you're following along at home, we'll all be mixing together. Like I said, it's kind of fun. You can have Play-Doh at home because it's kind of the real thing and a bit more productive version of Play-Doh. Okay, sit back.
We need it baked.
Yeah, I have to wait till it's baked. Sit back, buddy. And if you have somebody who's a little bit bigger helping you as well, not yet. As somebody's mixing all of this together, you can be getting a glass pan. An 8x8 glass pan is usually the best to bake this in, or something like that. No. And you're going to want to butter that. Thank you very much, Dora Vanna White. You're going to want to butter that. and have that ready. So if you look at this, this is what it should look like, just kind of crumbly in nature. And then you're going to take about half of this and you're going to put it into the bottom of the glass pan. So Vanna White, if we could have the glass pan back. Thank you so much. What happened? What happened to waiting till it's baked? You're going to take about half of the dough, the crumbly dough, and you're going to push it. No, don't put it back in there. You're going to push it down, pack it into the bottom of the glass tray. Nope, can't put it back in, buddy. Once you taste it, can't put it back in. And really, really pack it in there. So they're almost going to kind of look like a granola bar consistency. So somewhere between, somewhere in between a granola bar and a biscuit kind of consistency. And you want to try and keep it fairly even all the way across if you can.
And then eating the oats.
Eating the oats? Are you eating the oats?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, oh, no, we can't put this back in. You hold on to this one. Okay. And then we're going to take the jam. Damn, you can't put it back in once you put your mouth in it. All right, so we're going to take the jam. Dude, you can't mix it up. So we're going to switch it on this side. Not on there either. It's a good thing we all live together, huh, dude? You're going to take your jam and then you're going to spoon it in on top of the mixture that you've just put into the bottom. You want to spread that out as evenly as you can, all the way across. Nope. Okay, sit back, dude. Thank you. Good listening. You're going to spread that out all the way across. And it's okay if a little bit of the oats kind of get mixed into it. You want to spread it all the way around. And like I said, we're using raspberry jam, but we've used apricot jam before, which is really nice. You can use strawberry jam, grape jam, black currant jam would probably be really nice too. Just something that kind of has a little bit of a bite to it, which would be nice. So it cuts against the brown sugar in the oat mix is what we would normally go for. But like I said, depending on what you have in your house right now, because not everything is readily available, it all works. All right, so that's that layer.
You want to get down?
You want to get down? Here you go. Thanks for your help, dude. And then you're going to put the top layer on. So the other half of all of this, you're going to put on top of the jam. And so like the first time, you're going to pack it down, but you have to be a little bit more gentle so that you don't have the jam squeezing out. Okay, so I'd say take the rest of it and kind of put it all across the top and then try to even it out and then pack it in. Okay, so pack all of this in and just be careful that you don't squeeze the jam out. Some of it will come out and it's okay, but you want to try and minimize it. You want to try and get as much of it covered and packed in as possible. And so once you've got that, don't be afraid kind of with your full hand to press down just a little bit so that it's packed in. But you don't want to kind of push your fingers in this way or else it'll all squeeze out. Okay, and once you've got that, you're ready to put it in the oven and 325 degrees Fahrenheit for about 45 minutes. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. 45 minutes, or until it's kind of golden brown on the top. Okay, we'll see it in here. We'll see in about 45 minutes. Happy baking, everybody. Should we check it?
Eat it?
Well, we have to see if it's ready. Should we check it? Not sure if it's ready yet. Let's see how it's doing. Oh, it's looking nice so far. Not ready yet. Almost. Smell it. Go.
Oh.
Oh.
Ready?
Is it ready?
Yeah.
Say not yet. Almost.
No.
Tell him, say, almost.
Not ready.
Not ready yet.
Oh, yeah.
Let's put it back in. Let's turn it around. Rotate it and put it back in. Say, we'll check it again in a few minutes.
Oh,
No.
not take this.
We'll check it again. Yeah.
Not this.
Not yet.
Oh, you need this? Baked?
Yeah, we'll eat it when it's baked. It's not ready yet. Say hi, everybody. No? Hi, everybody. Mama should say it.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, everybody. So we finished baking. Everything looks golden and toasty brown, which is great. And we let it cool for a little bit while somebody was taking a nap. We let it cool because you don't want to cut it right away or else it'll be too hot. So it'll be a little bit dangerous and also be really mushy. It'll get just a lot of the jam all over the place. So you let it cool probably for about a half an hour or so. So it's not super hard, but it's at least a bit firm. And however big of the squares or rectangles you want to make,
Mom,
we did cut it. So we cut it in fourths this way, and then in fifths this way. See if I can find the line. There we are. And then once you do that, you also want to go around the outside, which we've already done too, to kind of make sure that it's not sticking to the outside because the jam can make it pretty sticky. And once it gets stiff, this is harder to do. So you want to make sure that you do this when it's still warm but not gooey, okay? And then we're going to take it out, see how we did. Should we taste one?
Yeah.
Yeah. And take a bite? Mama first?
Money bar.
Matrimonial bars. Want a bite? Happy baking, everybody. Let us know how you do.